Hey guys, welcome to another part. I guess this is going to be part 5 of Nancy Drew Alibi and Ashes. This is Serena Moonflame, and I'm ready to get started with the game again. I have a goal today. I want to be able to get Nancy out of jail so that she can do some investigating of her own, some snooping for herself, because it definitely helps when you're able to figure out the answers on your own. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Today, what I'm going to try to do is finish, well, not necessarily finish the game, but we'll get pretty close. I'm going to be working hard on that for you guys as well. Today I had, what's it called? I had an exam, my final exam for the class that I was taking, and I'm pretty sure I did great. I'm really happy. I'm really excited that I'm completely done. Like, I don't think well, of course I'm not going to have another class this summer. I didn't sign up for another class. There's no way I'm going to be doing anything else for that. Anyways, I did pretty great, so I'm really happy. So because I'm not taking any more classes and I'm not really going to be as busy as I was before, I'm going to finally be able to get back to gaming, get back to some of my song videos that I wanted to give you guys more song videos. I tried doing one about a week ago, maybe a little less. And to put it the simplest way possible, it did not turn out right. It didn't, it didn't do me any good. So I just deleted it, and I'll probably do a couple of song videos this week. If I can figure out how to do it and be able to create something worthy of your guys' attention, then I'll definitely post something. As far as when it comes to games, once we finish Nancy Drew Alibi and Ashes, I do hope to be able to start another game. Someone special in my life is choosing one for me, and, well, if he or she, oh, come on, I don't want to, I don't want to reveal their identity, but it's not really a big deal. But okay, never mind. Oh boy, stumbling here. Like I said, someone special in my life is choosing another game for me to be able to challenge myself when it comes to playing games for you guys in the Nancy Drew series. So I don't know if what they have chosen, if they have anything chosen yet. I don't think so. It's only been a few days. It's only been a day since I told them to do that. But do look forward to another game coming up in our game series, in our playthrough series, and our walkthrough, same thing, series, because there's going to be more coming up. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get back to the game, shall we? Dare to play.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
Okay, real quick before I start the game, I also wanted to mention that someone had told me that this video, or no, yesterday's video, okay, the last part that we made was extremely long, 90 minutes long, and a lot of it was dead silence. So, I really don't know how to edit, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up some videos, some tutorials. I'm also gonna try my hand at editing these videos once I finish the portion of the game that I'm doing. Each time I create a video. That way you guys don't have to sit through so much of torture, and I'm really sorry, I'm so sorry, that's the way it was last time, but I'll make sure it doesn't happen as much. And I'll make sure that it really doesn't happen for the most part again. Okay, so last time we figured out by putting all the fingerprints that the one that we had matched Brenda's. The fingerprint on the note that was given to Nancy matches Brenda's on the note. So, since she's the one who led Nancy, she's most likely suspect, but I have the strongest feeling that we haven't uncovered everything that there can be in order to be able to be released out into the open, and for Nancy to be able to be let out. So what we're going to do today, we're going to start off with talking to each one of the suspects, with our friends, of course. And they're going to be talking to everyone and trying to uncover maybe last tiny bits of information that we may have missed out on. Any little nook and cranny that we didn't look in. Well, actually, the way I said that sounded very funny. I'm sorry, you guys. Sometimes I stumble and I don't even know how to talk. And then there's other times that I can speak perfectly well. Let's go call Ned.
Hello?
Ned, I need your Ned's expertise.
I see what you did there. This is about Deirdre, isn't it?
Yes, we need to distract her. You have to ask her out on a date.
I have to what?
Just take her out for lunch. Stall her for a while.
But what if people see us? I'll get a reputation.
Ned.
Seriously?
Okay, I'll do it. It's weird, but I'll do it.
You're complaining
Thanks.
and your girlfriend is inside. Your girlfriend is, she's locked up and you're complaining that you have to go out with someone in order to be able to get some information that could help her potentially get out. Wow. If my boyfriend were to complain like that, yeah, I wouldn't like that. All right, let's see. Your
turn to take over.
Ned, reporting for duty.
Okay, so anyways, let's start playing as Ned. And what we're going to try to do is, this time, let's see if we can ask her out on a date, Deirdre out on a date again. And then let's see if there was any information that we missed out on last time. Maybe something in her notebook, or I don't know, let's figure it out.
What's the deal? I waited for you for an hour.
Ooh,
I'm sorry, I
that's
ran
bad.
into traffic.
All right. Fine. Don't let it happen again.
Even though I don't exactly like Deirdre, I'm going to point out she's a girl, and, well, most girls are sharp, at least when it comes to when guys ditch girls. I mean, yeah, if that was me, yeah, I wouldn't be happy. I'd probably be ready enough to punch the guy in his face. Okay, let's see.
I was wondering if you could go grab some food together.
Yes, I would like that.
Were you able to distract Deirdre?
Yes.
Great. I'll call Bess or George to go see if she's left anything behind.
Okay, so let's call Bess because she's right there. Try at Scoop, see if she can do it. She's nearby, so she can get the job done.
Ned's got Deirdre distracted. Can you see if she's left anything behind? Drop off anything you find at the station.
You got it.
I need you to take over.
Bess, reporting for duty.
Something that I was thinking about earlier is that Deirdre had an alibi that she was jogging when the fire started. But her friends, first of all, she called, okay, I remember when I was playing the game earlier, I reacted in such a way, I reacted like, I mean, you guys, I think it was probably humorously, but basically I reacted a little pissed off that, first of all, her alibi is that she was out jogging. She's like, yeah, I'm into all this health stuff. What she did right when she said that, she grabbed her milkshake, looked away, and she hesitated in her answer. One hesitated, and, well, it took, like, there was a pause when she was trying to answer, so you can definitely tell that she was lying. Not only that, but we also called her friends, so there's something odd about her alibi. I'm betting it's not exactly what you might think it would be. I'm betting her alibi is not what she said it was. Let's see. What's this?
This is from before the fire yesterday. We need to get this to Nancy.
Ticket. Okay, so it looks like she got a ticket, so I'm gonna go drop that off with Nancy. First of all.
What's up?
How are you holding up?
It's not great in here, but I suppose it could be worse. If it weren't for you, this would be the worst experience of my entire life, and I get knocked unconscious and thrown into a dungeon every other week.
That's Nancy for you. And if I was in that universe, that would probably be me too. I'd probably end up doing the same thing.
How's the investigation coming?
All right. It looks like I'm going to be able to use some of the equipment around here. If I don't get caught, that is.
I don't understand why they won't just let you out.
Since all of the evidence is stacked against me, they want a little proof that I didn't do it.
Still, it doesn't seem fair.
Trust me, I'm with you on that one.
What was it like being in the fire? Were you scared?
Absolutely. It just spread so quickly. Whoever set that fire knew what they were doing.
From everything we've been hearing, you're lucky to be alive.
Until we catch the arsonist, the station might actually be the safest place for me.
Now, this is just a bit of a guess, maybe a far-stretched guess, but the way the fire spread so quickly and so rapidly like that, I'm guessing it wasn't just a little tiny bottle of accelerant or one bottle of accelerant, whatever was used. I'm guessing there was plenty of accelerant used in that room for it to spread so quickly and for it to, well, yeah, it spread like wildfire, which is exactly what it was.
I'm passing the case to you.
So,
I'll take it from here.
I mean, I don't really know very much, but with what we've seen so far, each of these characters, they have tiny or smaller bottles of accelerant of their own kind each. Ticket shark. Maybe we can figure out what she got the ticket for. Ticket RH627E401. RH627. RH627E401.
Power ballads, the #1 cause of running red lights. Wait a second. This puts her at town hall right when the alarm was switched off.
Ooh, this is juicy. And first of all, you guys, this is a record because I admire Nancy Drew so much, and I love mystery games, and I've been in escape rooms, not very much, but I do want to be able to do a lot in my lifetime. I've been trying to memorize codes like this one right here. I've been trying to learn to memorize them off the top of my head the best I can. And so I didn't write this down at all. I just literally wrote it down in my head and then typed it right back out. That was super cool. I mean, it's not very much, but I'm a fangirl, so I'm excited about that. But anyways, it looks like she was speeding. She passed a red light, and that would make her at the town hall when the alarm was turned off. So she's equally as susceptible. Okay. Back to what I was saying before. each of our characters, each of our suspects have okay, it looks like we're gonna have to talk to our suspects again. But anyways, like I was saying, each of our suspects have an accelerant. But their accelerants, well, I mean, let's be honest, it's not enough to actually cause a wildfire in an old, I mean, it may have been an old building made fully of wood, but it probably would have taken a lot more bottles of accelerant than just one that each of these have. If there's only one suspect, something doesn't add up. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, but anyways, let's get back to it. Let's go with Bess Marvin.
Hi, Nancy.
It's your turn to take the case.
I'm on the case.
And what we're going to do is we're going to interview Tony about those files that we found in her file cabinet.
Hello.
You're fighting a lawsuit about the land the old town hall stands on.
Yes, I'm in government. You want a full list of the suits I'm dealing with, grab a notebook and clear your calendar for the rest of the week.
What was going to happen with the old town hall?
There is a proposed land use issue at the moment. We were thinking of dismantling the structure and replacing it with something more relevant to the city. It's nothing to get excited about. These things take years.
I can see that. All right. The town hall on the Historical Society's list of protected properties?
Is the town hall on the Historical Society's list of protected properties?
Of course. That building is very important to this town.
So that means that no one could knock it down.
Exactly, it would be illegal to knock it down.
Well, that's the gist of it.
So she's filing against it to try to be able to break it, to tear it down in order to be able to build something that looks better, essentially. Rather than something that's historical and dated and dusty and old. But it's protected, which means it's not legal to tear it down.
You wanted the building to burn down so you could sell the land, didn't you?
If I were you, I'd cool it. Understand me?
I don't know about you guys, but that definitely sounded like a threat.
Ice cream, please.
Sure.
Right, well, let's cool it. Just have some ice cream. Oh, I actually want some ice cream, some real ice cream. Maybe I'll do it after I finish this video. Some fun fact, my favorite flavors of ice cream have a lot to do with unordinary flavors. Fruity flavors and kind of sweet, sour flavors are more what I go for. But if you're starting to think that because I said, what's it called, fruity flavors, that strawberry is typically my favorite, no, nice try, but it's not. Strawberry is too mainstream, and it actually comes off a little more sweet than I'd like it to. Like it has some vanilla inserted in the strawberry or something, I don't know. It's just, if an ice cream flavor is too sweet for me, there's a good chance that I'm not going to be eating it. The fruity flavors, it's a good mix between, you know, it's savory and fruity and sweet and sour. But something like chocolate chunk or chocolate, I mean, as much as I love chocolate and vanilla, for ice cream, sorry, no. And the same thing with strawberry. It's too sweet. But if it was an ice cream bar that was fully made out of ice and, what's it called, and strawberries, then that would be more likely that I would eat it. The other thing, too, is that strawberry ice cream is usually made with milk, which dilutes the flavor and makes it, I don't know, in my opinion, a little bit more sweet than it should be. Well, cookie cane or something. Well, the only exception for that is cookie dough. Cookie dough is always a classic that I like. Let's go with cookie cane.
Love ice cream.
One of these days I should just make a video of trying every single one of these flavors and see what happens. Okay. Let's go back to the police station. And then we're going to call Nancy and switch over to Ned so we can interview Deirdre. And that's the next suspect that we're going to talk to.
Okay, so it sounds like Nancy really needs us. We're going to have to work together. Don't forget, we're not alone. Even though Nancy can't get out to help us, she's still working the case. We need to make sure we're getting her the evidence that she needs. If we get stuck, it might be good to check in with Nancy to see how she's doing.
Oops. Well, might as well talk to them, all of our characters too, because there's a lot that we could do. Okay.
I may have caused an international incident at the antique store.
What happened?
I smashed a vase. It was really embarrassing. Probably shouldn't go back there again.
Oh no, that's okay. We'll be able to handle things at the antique shop.
Ooh. Lady Killer, how'd the date go?
Hey, Lady Killer, how'd the date go?
For a date set up under false pretenses with a girl who is not my girlfriend, shockingly bad. Did you know that she's mean even if she likes you? She said a date with me was like taking a tour of a stuffed animal factory. At first, it's fun looking at the cute stuff, but then you get bored before it ends. And that was the nicest thing she said the whole time.
I'm sure she didn't mean that.
Ouch.
I'm not. Please don't make me go on another date with her. It's really weird.
Lexi's alibi is not holding up.
We should keep pushing him for information if we can.
That's true. His alibi was a little odd too. Okay, let's see.
I'm starting to worry that we might not be able to do enough to get Nancy out of jail.
I know, I feel the same way, but we can't afford to be worried right now. Nancy needs us more than ever. Let's keep pushing forward on the case no matter what.
I still can't believe Town Hall burned down.
I know, Nancy is really lucky she made it out. And there's something else we need to keep in mind. It's possible that whoever set the fire wasn't just trying to frame Nancy. It was possible they wanted her in there when the building was burnt down.
I hope not.
We can't dismiss it as a possibility.
Well, people are. Well, it's human nature to be selfish, so it's definitely possible for someone to be cruel enough to want to kill her.
Until next time.
Alright, next let's call George to talk to real quick.
Hello.
Brenda's really going on the offensive against Nancy.
No joke. We've got to wrap things up before she can do any more damage.
How's Togo doing?
For the most part, good. But my mom told me he saw a picture of Nancy on television and just about lost his little doggy mind.
Poor little guy. Why do you think Brenda's going after Nancy like that?
Brenda will do anything to get her face on television. Nancy's big news in this town. Most people here at least know someone that she's helped out. The other suspects don't have the name recognition.
Are you sure it isn't something else?
Really not. The two of them have their history. This could be a personal vendetta, too. You've seen her undercover pieces. She's brutal.
Well, the fingerprint does match Brenda's.
Bye.
See you later.
So, meaning the fingerprints on the actual, what's it called? The fingerprint on the actual note was Brenda's, so I have a good feeling she's the culprit.
You take
But
the
as
lead
for
now.
how she did it,
Nancy Drew, taking over.
or why, I mean, I can imagine why, but as for how she did it, we don't know that yet. And until we get that information, we should probably just stick to theories rather than trying to prove something that Well, that may not be able to be proved quite yet. Alright, let's go.
Hi.
Alright,
Your turn to take over.
Time to help Nancy.
Hi.
Okay, this time she's not even bothered by the fact that, well, okay, this time Ned didn't stand her up. He actually went on a date with her. Betting he didn't like it, obviously, but
Isn't that exactly the same thing you were wearing before you got changed?
No, it's completely different. I can't believe you didn't even notice.
some girls need a lot of maintenance. I mean, I'm kind of more of someone that's like medium. If someone doesn't notice that I change, well, it's no big deal. Every once in a while, I just go out wearing a t-shirt and shorts, and sometimes I like wearing something fancy. But this girl, oh my god, girl, take a chill pill, calm down.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah. That's the best we can do, and the best information we can. That's all we can ask of her. So let's go back to the police station. Switch back to Nancy so that she can.
Hi.
I'm turning the case over to you.
I'm on the case.
Alright, and then let's switch over to George.
What's up?
Alright.
It's your turn to take the case. I'm on the case.
Let's see. Okay, and now we're going to the antique store. There's a lot that we can talk to Alexi about, so let's get to it, shall we?
Hello.
Why do you have ether? Couldn't something like that be used to start a fire?
Could, in theory. But if that was real, it would have probably evaporated or exploded by now.
True. It may have not been enough.
Can you help me find a gift for my friend? She's a big fan of trains.
Sure.
Darn it, I clicked on the wrong line. We already looked in his trunk, so there's no need to do that now. We're just gonna have to exit and then come back.
Hello.
I heard that Carson Drew worked on the team that prosecuted your case.
He did.
Do you think anyone will ever believe your side of things?
My parents, they would say, Alexi, do not worry. The truth will one day make itself known. But in my life, all evidence points to the contrary.
Alright, usually I don't ask direct questions to see if they were behind, asking if he wanted to get back at Carson by framing Nancy, because Carson Drew is Nancy's father. I never like asking those kinds of questions, but it may be necessary, so grin and bear it and go for it.
Are you trying to get back at Carson by framing Nancy?
If I had a problem with Carson, I'd go after Carson, not Nancy.
Did you know that Carson took classes from J.P. Bennington?
Yes, I did. He was quite the teacher's pet from what I understand.
Do you have any antique radios? Maybe in the back of the store?
Sure.
Oh, darn it, I did the same thing. Okay, I make too many mistakes in these videos. I hate when I do that. Right.
Greetings.
What kind of cases did you take on when you were a detective?
No case too big, no fee too small, I used to say. I worked a lot of cases. I don't silly. I do miss it. I used to be Magnificent Marketing, Kid Detective. It wasn't my nickname, that was who I was. It was gone. It was just Alexei. Whoever that is.
See you later.
Until next time.
Now let's do, last but least, let's talk to Brenda Carlton, our last but most promising suspect.
Hi.
Goodbye.
Drop by if you've got any hot tips.
Maybe we can investigate her van. Let's call.
You have reached the Heights 9 Action News Tip line for Brenda Carlton. Please speak clearly when prompted. To report breaking news in the North River Heights area, say yes. Otherwise, say no.
Yes.
You have indicated a breaking news story in the North River Heights area. Brenda Carlton will be notified directly. Goodbye.
Why are we able to get into this but not actually open it up? It's weird. I didn't know that's acetone. Maybe there's nothing else that we can look at. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go and get back to the police station. Oops, I want to call Nancy, not Ned.
Hi. I'm turning the case over to you. I'll take it from here.
See if there's anything extra here. You know what? This might be all we need.
Can you take a look at this?
Be right there for an evidence check. I disagree with your cop work there, Nancy.
What are we missing? Maybe we should call her dad. That's right. We were in the middle of doing that. Last video, we were in the middle of doing that. So.
Nancy, so glad you called.
I need help interpreting some sample data.
All right. What do you need?
I have data from a gas chromatograph, but I don't know what the output means.
I think I may have just the thing you need at the office. I'll have it dropped off to your friends just to be sure it gets to you.
Perfect. I'll have my friends keep an eye out on the fireplace mantle for the delivery. Thanks. Do you remember Alexei Markovic? He was one of your first cases.
That was a long time ago.
Do you think he was guilty?
The case wasn't that simple.
Why not?
There was a lot of evidence stacked up against him. As a prosecutor, I couldn't just ignore it.
I know that, but did you think he was guilty?
It didn't matter what I thought. I could tell from the start that the jury wanted him locked up. It was a very strange case. I mentioned it to the judge, and he told me that I was too new to the courtroom to make that kind of judgment. I believed him.
And now?
Now, I don't know. I wish I had listened to my instincts back then. From that day forward, Alexei went on to be an honest member of the community, and the Bennington family went on to cause no end of scandal. That right there speaks volumes.
I'd better let you go.
Bye.
I bet the last thing that we need is that result. That, what's it called? Let me look at the notes real quick. The chromatogram data. So I bet once we find the chromatogram data, we'll figure out what accelerant was used. And then that will probably be the last bit of evidence we need. Come on. Work with me, computer. Work with me. Thank you. Okay. Let's call George and have her do the picking up the information.
What's up?
It's your turn to take the case. George, reporting for duty.
Let's go to. Oops.
That must be what Nancy's dad was getting for her.
Okay, so all we have to do is go drop that off at the police station. Oh, I'm so excited. We're getting really close to letting Nancy out of the police station. Yes. And we drop it off. And then we call Nancy and switch over to her.
Hello?
It's your turn.
I'm on the case. I need to check this against the chromatogram results. Which accelerant was used?
45 to 4900.
The fire was started with isopropyl alcohol, not gasoline. Adding this to the evidence against me will help prove I didn't start the fire. I don't need any more evidence. I just have to make sure I've matched the evidence to the correct suspect. I think I've got it. Can you come take a look?
Be right there for an evidence check. Looks solid. Looks like you just got yourself a get-out-of-jail-free card, detective.
Yes! Sweet. Oh man, I'm so happy to finally be out of here.
Yes, I'm out.
All right, first things first. Now that we're out of jail, let's. What? me talk to each one of our suspects. Oh, that is so cool. Her car is blue. I've always wanted to have my first car be blue. Let's start with Deirdre.
Look what the cat dragged out of the jail.
Good to see you were so concerned.
Oh, I'm sorry if I was misleading. I wasn't concerned.
I want to know what you were doing at the fire. Why were you there?
Look, I don't care about the stupid clues challenge. I really don't.
That's obvious
The only
enough.
reason I was in it was because my dad never shuts up about how I need to be active in the community and blah.
Then why were
I
you
mean, it's pretty
following
obvious
me?
enough with the
I
attitude you
assumed
have,
you
so
were cheating.
yeah.
Why would you assume that?
Because I was cheating. I thought we were all cheating. That's why I thought it would be fun to catch you in the act. But instead, you did something super crazy, which I did not anticipate.
I didn't set the building on fire.
That's cool. Just so you know, you do a pretty great impression of someone who has recently burned down a building for no reason.
Okay, first of all, I want to add, remember how we figured out that isopropyl alcohol was the accelerant that started the fire? Well, that doesn't really add up. Because first of all right, so Tony Scolari has, well, she has paint thinner. Then we have Alexei Markovic, who has ether in his trunk. Then we had Brenda Carlton, who had acetone in her van. So neither one of those was the one that was being used. Which means one of these characters is hiding something.
Why are you hanging out here today?
Can you tell your friend to stop spying on me? It's distracting.
I'm not spying on you.
The fact that you responded proves my point.
Oh, shoot. Thanks for being so helpful, giving Ned all the information.
Just looking out for my number one buddy.
Right.
Your boyfriend's cute, and you were in the clink. I think I'm blameless here.
Well, I think.
Relax, Nancy. I'm not one of those girls. I was just window shopping. Anyone can tell he's not going to budge on the you situation. It was just nice to spend a little time with him instead of the idiot boys on campus. I swear, you think they're going to get more mature in college, but they just head the other direction.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, and then...
Hi, Nancy.
Can I get you some ice cream?
No, never again.
Am I missing something? I thought you love ice cream.
Loved ice cream. But then I had bowl after bowl trying to keep my cover, and then my brain froze permanently. I'm so cold, Nancy. If I don't make it, tell my parents I died of ice cream poisoning.
Okay. I won't get you ice cream.
Calm down,
When
Beth.
this is all over, I could go for a room temperature snack, and then a warm snack, and then something hot. Baby steps.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
Nancy, happy to see that you're doing all right. Just so you know, I've been pulling for you this whole time.
Oh, yeah, sure you have, you liar.
That's not what I heard.
Well, you know what they say. Don't believe half of what you read and anything you hear.
Including now?
I see that your reputation is well deserved. What do you want?
Tell me about the fire. What were you doing?
I've been over this with enough people already. I was out, I saw smoke, I made a call.
Did you put pressure on the police to arrest someone?
Yes, of course I did.
You did?
I didn't tell them who to arrest. I just told them to do their jobs.
Aren't you worried that you pressured the police into making unnecessary assumptions?
You would have done the same thing. You know, it's harder than you think to run a town. If someone has to take the fall for the common good once in a while, so be it.
That's not very fair.
Fairness is a luxury in government. It's sad, but it's true.
That's true.
Bye.
Come again.
Okay, so we talked to these two. Let's go to the antique store, talk to Alexi and to Brenda. Then we can finally go home. And then we can talk to George. Excuse me.
Look who's out! Glad to see that you could get them to see sense. Do you need anything? If you need anything.
Thanks.
You know what?
I didn't know you were following my case.
Couldn't help. Small town. I want you to know that I didn't doubt you, not for a second.
That means a lot.
Trust me.
You know what?
I know.
I
know
like
what
him.
it's like to be in your shoes. It's the worst feeling you can have. You know, your friends really worked hard to get you out.
I know.
I should have worked harder
He's
myself.
a little bit
Probably too
easily
late.
angered,
Anything
but
I can do to
he's
help
a good
you.
guy deep
Anything you
down.
need to
I
know,
can see that.
I'm your guy.
So he's willing to tell us pretty much anything, huh? We can ask him a couple of questions, shall we?
What do you know about Tony?
She railroaded you. Practically dropped the police at your door. Either she just hates you, or she's up to something that only you could crack.
Can you tell me anything about the fire? Anything at all?
You know, I wish that I could. I already told everything I know. Except...
Except what?
Okay, I went in.
You what?
What?
I went into the building. I saw you come running out. You looked scared. I just knew it wasn't you who set the fire. And the reporter was just standing there, like she was waiting for you to come out. It wasn't right.
Why didn't you say anything?
It wouldn't have mattered. No one listens to me or trusts me.
Will you testify to that?
Yes, but it's not enough. You need more evidence.
So it's definitely Brenda. Okay. I'm going to 100% now say Tony hates us, but she's not the suspect. Alexi actually wants to help us out. Deirdre is a mean girl, but that's not enough to actually kill someone. But Brenda, on the other hand, I have a feeling she wants us dead.
Why did you go into the town hall when it was burning?
The time capsule. Bennington told me he'd put the magnifying glass somewhere I wouldn't find it for years and years. I always assumed he meant in the time capsule. I was just hoping to finally be able to say, see, I didn't do anything. But I guess it's gone now.
Why did you become a detective in the first place?
I was pretty young at the time, and back then my parents owned a shop, much like this one. I wasn't much into the news then, but I knew in those days people didn't much like immigrant families like ours. One night, someone threw rocks through the plate glass window, completely shattering it. My parents were very upset, but they were afraid to go to the police. It wasn't done where we were from. So I took it upon myself to catch the culprit.
Did you?
Never did. But that's when I learned that even a small, nice-looking town has its secrets. I decided I wasn't going to put up with secrets anymore.
Why did you give up on being a detective?
It wasn't a choice. The cases stopped coming.
See you later.
Until next time.
All right, so let's go talk to Brenda last but not least.
Nancy, how are you adjusting to life on the outside?
Fine, thank you. I'm not in the mood to do an interview.
That's okay. Everything you say will be off the record.
You're still holding your microphone.
Sorry. Habit.
Still holding it.
All right. You're good. Word of warning, I will get the exclusive. I always do.
Look at those eyes, the way she told us that a second ago. Oh my gosh.
Why wasn't your van at the fire?
It was. I just came separately. I share the van with other reporters sometimes.
Can you tell me a little bit about your van?
I never pictured myself as the kind of person to drive around in a van. But I have to admit, this one is pretty cool.
Why is that?
First thing, it's less of a van and more of a mobile action center. I spend more time in here prepping stories than I do at home.
Mobile Action Center. Okay then.
Why are you playing me up as the villain in the media?
I'm just doing my job. I'm letting the world know about all of the suspicious things you've done.
You should be reporting on the truth, not trying to grab a better job. My life is at stake.
Mine too. And anyway, what good does telling the truth do if no one can hear you?
Okay, now I have a feeling that she wants to kill her and she wants to silence her as well. Oy. This... Oh my god. People can be so cruel.
Is there a way I could get in touch with you later?
Good question. Why don't you take one of my cards?
Is this your cell phone number?
Yes.
You have the reputation of being the first on the scene. How do you do that?
When news breaks, I get there first.
Yes, I've seen the ad. I mean, how do you make it to the scene first?
It's a secret of the trade.
Notice how she just reacted to that. There's definitely something that she doesn't want to tell us.
You were at the scene of the fire so fast. How did you manage that?
It's my job to be ready at a second's notice. Some people think I'm just lucky. I prefer to think I'm just that good.
Do you mind if I look around in the van?
Yes, for a variety of reasons, Nancy. First, it's mine, so no. Second, I have dirt on everyone in this town in here. And as a journalist, it's my ethical duty to make sure that all of the embarrassing footage I've got stays private until such a time that it is fit for broadcast.
You mean, like blackmail?
No. No. Is that what you think of me? It's not blackmail. It's fact-checking. I have to balance the individual's right to privacy with the public's need to know.
You didn't exactly extend that courtesy to me.
Didn't I?
Exactly.
I think the public needs to know everything it can about the alleged criminal activities of the local self-appointed do-gooder.
So, yeah, she's still painting her in a dark light.
Bye.
Okay, thank
Goodbye.
you. Jeez. Brenda is evil, you guys. She's evil. She's totally evil. Okay, let's go back home. I want to talk to George. Excuse me.
Nancy, you're out. I was so worried. You have no idea.
Thank you for your help. You guys are the best friends in the world.
We're not out of the woods. You need anything, you let me know.
So, how did Ned do with Deirdre?
I have never seen him so stressed out. In any other case, it would have been funny. I sort of feel bad for Deirdre. Only sorta. I don't want to get a reputation here as a softie.
So, how's the case coming?
Okay. Much better now that you're out. We're a team, but I still like it when you lead the way.
Yeah. That was me in the situation. I'd probably prefer to be the leader as well.
Did you find out anything else about Alexi's detective past?
Not much. I asked around a little. He solved a lot of tough cases. It's not fair that the town just turned its back on him.
What if he was really framed?
Then we'll take that case next.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I don't think we need to do anything else. For now, you know what? Let's just leave the game as it is. Save it. It's going to be part 6. Well, technically it's part 5, but part 6 here. And, well, I'm going to leave it as it is. Exit out of the game. That's fine. And then we'll finish up the game next time. We'll do our best to finish it all up. Well, if we can. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, and Share the video if you'd like as well. Thank you. Bye.